Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to solve O-Levels Additional Mathematics Paper 1 in a session October-November 2018 Paper 1-3. So let's start with the first question. Question number 1, part A. In the expansion of this, the coefficient of x cube is equals to minus 8 over 25. Find the value of the constant p. So if I expand this and let me find the coefficient of x cube. So we have 2 power 5. 5c1, 2 power is 4, px power is 1, 5c2, 2 power 3, px power is 2, 5c3, 2 power is 2, and px power is 3. So as you can see from this term we can find x cube, right? So let me compare this. So 5c3, 2 square, px cube, this is equals to minus 8 over 25x cube, the coefficient of x cube. Right, let me simplify. 5c3 is 10 times 4 is 40. So this is 40 p cube and x cube and minus 8 over 25 x cube. Now let me compare the coefficients of x cube. So from here p cube is equals to minus 8 over 25 times 1 by 40. You have to divide by 40 over here, right? Okay, so 25 times 40. So minus 8 over 1000. Negative 8. 8 divide 1000. So this is minus 1 over 125. 125, yes. Okay, now we have p cube. Let me solve for p. So for p we have to do the cube root on both sides, yes, to solve for p. So the cube root of minus 1, cube root minus 1 divides 125, minus 1 by 5. This is a p value, or minus 0.2, right? Now for the b part, find the term independent of x in the expansion of this. So the term that is independent of x is basically the constant term when the x exponent is 0. X exponent is 0, right? So here we have to use a term formula of the binomial expansion tr plus 1 equals to ncr. And the second term power is r, and the first term power is n minus r, right? Okay, so we have tr plus 1 equals to n is 8, 8cr. The second term is 1 by 4 x square, its power is r, and the first term we have is 2x square and its power is 8 minus r. Let me solve for x here, right? So tr plus 1 is equals to 8cr, and from here we have 1 power r is just 1 over 4 power r, right? So we have 2x square, its power is 8 minus r, and x power x square, we have x square shifting to the numerator, its power is minus r. Okay, combining just the powers of x, and then we can put it equals to 0 to get the constant term, right? So 8cr times 1 by 4 power r, 2 power is 8 minus r is as it is, x square its power is 8 minus r, and x square its power is minus r. When bases are same we can add the powers, right? So 8cr times 2 8 minus r divides 4r, x power bases are same, we can add the powers, 2 times 8 minus r minus 2 times of r, right? One more step. So we have 2 8 minus r divides 4 power r. Okay, so x power is 2 times 8 is 16, and 2 times r minus 2r minus 2r minus 4r, right? So for the constant term, this exponent of x is equals to 0, right? So let me put this exponent equals to 0. Okay, so for constant term, we have to put the exponent of this x equals to 0. 16 minus 4r equals to 0, minus 4r equals to minus 16, and r equals to 4 times 4 is 16, so r equals to 4. So let me substitute r equals to 4 here, so throughout this equation, so we can say t4 plus 1 is 5. We have 8cr 8c4 times 2 power 8 minus 4 divides 4 power 4 and x power 0, right? Now let me simplify this. We have 8c4 70, 2 power 8 minus 4 is sorry 8 minus 4 is 4, right? So 2 exponent 4 is 16 over 4 exponent 4, 256, right? 70 times 16 divides 256. This is 38 over 35 over 8. This is a constant term. Question number 2. The diagram shows a sector POQ of a circle, center at O, radius is r centimeter, where the angle POQ is theta radians. The parameter of a sector is 20 centimeters square. So the parameter is sum of all sides, right? This is 20 and the side is r, this is r, and this is the arc length. So OP is the radius, that is r, OQ is the radius, that is r, and PQ is the arc length, that is radius times theta. Now part 1 show that the area is centimeter square of a sector is given by, so area is a function of r, so here we have to solve for theta, right? So 20 equals to 2r plus r theta, 20 equals to 20 minus 2r equals to r theta, and theta equals to 20 minus 2r dividing by r. This is the value for theta, right? Now let me solve the area of a sector. So area of a sector is half radius square theta, radius square, and we have a theta, that is 20 minus 2r divides r. So this r and this r is cancelled, so area is 1 by 2. We have r taking 2 common, 10 minus r, 2 is cancelled with 2. So area equals to r times 10 minus r. So area equals to 10r minus r square, exactly the same. Now for the second part, it is given that r can vary and that a has a maximum value. Find the value of theta for which a has a maximum value, right? Okay, so for the maximum or the minimum value, we have to differentiate gradient of this, differentiate a with respect to r. So this derivative is 10 and its derivative is 2r, and put it equals to 0, right? We will get the value for r. So from here 2r equals to 10 and r equals to 5, right? And we have to find the value of theta. So when r is 5, what is equals to theta? So put it over here. So theta at r equals to 5. This is equals to 20 minus 2 times of 5 divides 5. Okay. 2 times 5 is 10. 20 minus 10 divides 5. This is equals to 2. So the theta value is 2 at r is equals to 5. So a has a maximum value at r equals to 5 and the value of theta is 2. Question number 3. Do not use a calculator in this question. In this question, all lengths are in centimeters. A triangle ABC is such that angle B is 90 degrees. So it is a right angle triangle. Let me draw the triangle first here. Right. This is A, this is B, B is 90, and C. AB is given. Okay, this is 5 square root of 3 plus 5. B and C is given, that is 5 square root of 3 minus 5. Okay, now part 1, find in the simplest stirred form the length of AC. This is a right angle triangle, so we have to find the hypotenuse by using Pythagoras theorem. So AC square is equals to the sum of square of the rest of the two sides, that is 5 square root of 3 plus 5 whole square plus 5 square root of 3 minus 5 whole square. 5 square is 25 and square root of 3 square is 3, and 3 times 25 is 25 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15, 3 times 2 is 6 and 7. This is 75 and 5 square is 25. Okay, 5 times 5 is 25 and 25 times 2 is 50 and 50 square root of 3. Plus 5 square root of 3 whole square is again 75, plus 5 square is 25 minus 2ab, that is minus 50 square root of 3. Right, so we can cancel 50 square root of 3 with the 50 square root of 3. And what is left here? So we have 75 plus 25 is 100, 75 plus 25 is 100, so the total is 200. So 200 is AC square. So what is AC? AC is a square root of 200. Right, so we have to write in the simplest form. So 200 we can say 2 times 100 is equals to 200, and 2 times 100 is 10 times 10, so we can write down 10 outside and square root of 2. 10 square root of 2 is the length AC. Now for the second part, find tan BCA, giving your answer in the form of a plus b square root of 3 where n be an integer. BCA, this angle we have to find theta. Okay, so we have opposite and adjacent, so again using the tangent. Yes, so tan of BCA, the opposite side is 5 square root of 3 plus 5 divides the adjacent side is 5 square root of 3 minus 5. So what we have to do here, we have to write the answer in the simplest form, so we have to do the rationalization. So rationalize, multiplying and dividing by the conjugate of the denominator. 5 square root of 3 plus 5 divides 5 square root of 3 plus 5. Right, so this is 5 square root of 3 plus 5, 5 square root of 3 plus 5, its whole square, and we already opened the square. 5 square root of 3 plus 5 whole square is this term. Right, 75 plus 25 plus 50 square root of 3. So this is basically equals to 100 plus 50 square root of 3. Okay, this is a plus b and a minus b. So a square minus b square. 5 square root of 3 whole square is 75 minus 5 square is 25. Okay, so this is 100 plus 50 square root of 3 divide 75, subtract 50 is 50. So splitting the numerator, so we have 100 divides 50 is just 2, plus 50 divides 50 is 1 square root of 3. So 2 square root of 3 is the answer. Question number 4. In this question, or the units of x are radians and the units of y are centimeter. It is given that y equals to this. Number 1, find the value of dy by dx at x is equals to pi by 2. Right, so dy by dx, we have to use a power rule here. So we have 10, 1 plus cos 3x, its power is 10 minus 1, that is 9, and the derivative of 1 plus cos 3x. So one derivative is 0 and cos derivative is negative of sine 3x into the derivative of 3x is just 3, right? So negative 3 times 10 is negative 30 sine 3x into 1 plus cos 3x, power is 9. Now let me find the derivative at x is equals to pi by 2, right? This is x. Negative 30 sine 3x, sorry, not 30, sine 3 pi by 2 into 1 minus cos 3 pi by 2 power is 9. Okay, let me find the answer. Sine pi by 2, and it is in radians, right? Yes. Sine 3 pi divides 2 is minus 1. Negative 30, negative 1. And what is cos? We have cos. So cos 3 pi by 2 is just 0, right? So this is 1 minus 0, its power is 9. 1 power 9 is just 1. So negative times negative is positive. So the answer is just 30. Y is in centimeter, so 30 centimeter, right? Now for the second part, given also that y is increasing at a rate of 6 centimeter per second. So we have dy over dt is equals to 6. When x is pi by 2, find the corresponding rate of change of x. We have to find dx over dt. So apply the chain rule, dx over dy times dy over dt. We have dy by dt, that is 6. What is dx over dy? So we have dy by dx at x equals to pi by 2. This is 30. So we do the reciprocal of 30. This is 1 by 30 times 6, right? 6 divides 30. Sorry, 6 divides 30 is 1 by 5 or 0.2. Question number 5, part 1, show that this side equals to this. Okay, so starting from the left hand side, we have log base 9 and 4. Okay, so if I use change of base formula here, so base is 3, right? So let me use this log 4 over log 9 and the base is 3. Right, and this is equals to log 3 4 over log 3 square is 9. This is log 3 4 over log base 3 is 1, so you have just equals to 2, right? So this is basically equals to 1 by 2 log base 3 4. Okay, so this is into the power, so log base 3 4 to the power of 1 by 2, square root of 4 is equals to 2. So log base 3 2, this is equals to my right hand side. So the left hand side proved to the right hand side. Now for the second part, hence solve this equation. Okay, so we have to solve this. So as you can see, log 9 4 is equals to log 3 2. So put over here log base 3 2 plus log base 3x is equals to 3, right? So we can use a property of log. So log base 3, we have 2 plus x, so 2x, the product, equals to 3. Right, now convert logarithmic to exponential form. 2x equals to 3 exponent 3. 3 exponent 3 is 27. So 2x equals to 27, or x is equals to 27 out of 2. Okay, or if I convert this into decimals, 27 divides 2 is equals to 13.5 is the x value, right? Question number 6, a particle piece moving in a straight line such that its displacement s meter from a fixed point O at time t second is given by this. Number 1, find the value of time when particle is instantaneously at rest. So instantaneous rest is a point when the value of time when the velocity of the particle is equals to 0. Velocity of the particle is equals to 0. So we have to find the velocity of the particle by taking the derivative of displacement with respect to time. So this is 12 e power minus 0.5 t times minus 0.5 plus 4, right? So if I simplify, 12 times minus 0.5 is negative 6. So this is minus 6 e power minus 0.5 t plus 4. So for instantaneous rest, we have to put this equals to 0 and solve for time. Okay, so we can say that e power minus 0.5 t, this is equals to negative 4, so 4 by 6. Negative 4 by negative 6. 4 divided 6 is 2 by 3. 2 by 3, right? And for further simplification, taking natural log on both sides, so 0.5 t is equals to negative 0.5 t is natural log of 2 by 3. And from here the value of time is minus 1 over 0.5 ln of 2 by 3. Right, let me simplify this. Natural log 2 divides 3 and divide negative 0.5, 0.811. So the time is 0.811 seconds. Right. Now for the second part, find an expression for the acceleration of the particle at time t seconds. So the acceleration is the derivative of velocity with respect to time. So this is the velocity, and now we have to differentiate it again, right? So minus 6 is outside, e power minus 0.5 t into minus 0.5. This is the derivative, and then now 6 times 0.5, negative times negative is positive. This is equals to 3 e power negative 0.5 t, right? Now for the third part, find the value of s. S is a displacement when the acceleration of the particle is equals to 0.3 meter per second scale. Okay, now the acceleration of the particle we have given. This is acceleration of the particle. This is equals to 3 e power minus 0.5 t, and this is equals to 0.3. Now we have to solve for time from here. Okay, so e power minus 0.5 t is equals to 0.3 divides 3. 0.3 divides 3 is 1 by 10 or 0.1. So minus 0.5 t equals to natural log of 0.1, and t is equals to minus 1 over 0.5 natural log of 0.1. Okay, natural log of 0.1 and divides negative 0.5. This is equals to 4.605. Time is 4.605 seconds. Now we have to find the value for s. So s is a displacement that this is given to us, that is equals to this. Let me write down the displacement first. That is 12 e power minus 0.5 t plus 4t minus 12. So put t value equals to this. So s equals to 12 e power minus 0.5 times 4.605 plus 4 times 4.605 minus 12. So the value of s is, let me simplify, negative 0.5 times 4.605 e power answer times 12 plus 4 times 4.605 and negative of 12. This is 7.62 meters. Now for part 4, explain why the acceleration of the particle will always be positive. Acceleration is always positive. So acceleration of the particle is 3 e power minus 0.5 t, right? So the acceleration is always positive because we know that the time is greater than 0. So if you put time equals to 1, so we have e power minus 0.5 and times 3. This is positive. If you put time equals to 2, minus 0.5 times 2 and e power answer times by 3, this is positive. So since time is positive, this implies 3 e power minus 0.5 t is greater than 0 always. Question number 7. The diagram shows a quadrilateral OABC. The point D lies on OB and OB such that O to D is 2 times of DC, right? We have given this information. And A to D is M times of AC, right? Where M is a scalar quantity, we have OA is a vector A, OB is a vector B, and OC is a vector C. This is A, OA, OB, and OC, right? Now for part 1, find AD in terms of M, A, and C. Okay, A to D. So we have given AD, that is AD is AO and OD. Okay, we have to do using this. AD is M times of AC. So what is AC? A to O and O to C. So minus A plus C. Minus A plus C. So this is AD. This is equals to M C minus A. Okay, now for second, find AD in terms of AB. So AD in terms of AB is A to O and O to D. So minus. So here we have given that O to B is a vector B, but O to D is 2 times of DB. So this O to D is 2 times of DB. So this is 2 by 3 of a vector B, and this is 1 by 3 of a vector B, and the total is just a vector B. Okay, now find, we have to do this one, AD in terms of A and B. AD follows the root of A to O and O to D, right? Okay, AD, AO plus OD, yeah, OD. AD is equals to A to O is a minus A plus O to D, 3 by 2 of B. Sorry, 2 by 3 of B, right? Now for third part, given that 15A plus 16B minus 9C, find the value of M. So to get M, let me compare the AD values. AD equals to AD. So we can say MC minus MA. This is equals to minus A plus 2 by 3 of B, right? Okay, so let me simplify this, shifting all the terms to the right side. So MC minus A plus A minus 2 by 3 B, this is equals to 0, right? Or if I can take, we have to make this form. So A is multiplying by 15. So if I multiply throughout the equation by 15, so we have 15M C minus A plus 15A and minus 15. 3 times 5 is 15 and 5 times 2 is 10. B, this is equals to 0. Okay, so we got this 15A and 15A. Now shifting all the terms to the right side. So from here 15A is equals to 10B minus 15MC and plus 15MA, right? And from here we have 15A is equals to 16B minus 9C, right? So let me compare this. But here you can see we can compare the B, we can compare the C, but there is no A term in this equation, so we cannot compare the A's, right? So it means we are not making the form of 15A, so we have to keep our equation in the form of A and C because M has A and C. So we have to make the equation as a 16B, right? So let me do this here. So if we have M C minus A plus A minus 2 by 3 B equals to 0. We have to make 16B. So how can I make this equals to 16? So we have to multiply throughout the equation and multiplying, let me take 3 as an LCM, right? 3M C minus A plus 3A minus 2B equals to 0. Dividing by 3, multiplying by 0 equals to 0. Now making B as equals to coefficient of b as 16, right? So we are not making a as 15 because since m has c and a, so we have to make this equation in terms of c and a, so we have to use b. So 2 times 8 is 16, so multiplying throughout the equation by 8. 3 times 8 is 24m, c minus a. 3 times 8 is 24a, minus 2 times 8 is 16b. This is equals to 0, right? Now let me compare both equations. 16b shifting on the other side, this is equals to 24a plus 24m c minus 24m a, right? And from the given one, we have given 16b. This is equals to 15a plus 9c. 15a plus 9c. Now we can compare the a and the c's as well. Both are in a and c, right? Now comparing coefficients. So first we have to compare the coefficients of a, right? So a is equals, here we have a and a. So this side we have 15 and the other side we have 24 minus 24m, right? Okay, so let me solve for m from here. 15 equals to 24 is common, 1 minus m, right? And 15 divides 24 equals to 1 minus m. 15 divides 24. This is 5 by 8. 5 by 8 is equals to 1 minus m. Or let me shift m over here, and 1 minus 5 by 8. So 1 minus answer is 3 by 8. So the m value is 3 by 8. Or you can compare the coefficients of c as well. So c coefficients you can see 9 and 24m, right? So 9 equals to 24m, and from here the m value is 9 by 24. And what is 9 by 24? 3 by 8, exact the same. 3 by 8 equals to the m value. So the m is equals to 3 by 8. Question number 8, f of x equals to this and g of x equals to this. Number 1, write down the range of f of x. F of x is a function 5 plus sine x by 4 for x is between 0 to 2 pi radians. Let me write down the domain of f of x in degrees. Between x is between 0 to 360 degrees, right? Okay, now we have x by 4. So what is the domain of x by 4? 0 by 4 is 0 and 360 divides 4 is 90 degree, right? Now we have to put the value of x by 4 between 0 to 90, the least value and the maximum value. So let me check f of 0. What is the output? So we have 5 plus sine 0 equals to 0. So this is 5. And the maximum value is 90. So this is equals to 5 plus sine x by 4 is 90. Sine 90 is 1. So this is equals to 6. So means the output lies between 5 and 6. Okay, so we can say the range of f of x is equals to 5 is less than equals to f of x is less than equals to 6. Or we can say between 5 and 6 in interval form. Now for the second part, find f inverse and write down its range, right? So we have y equals to f of x, that is 5 plus sine x by 4. And now switching the variables, x is equals to 5 plus sine y by 4, right? Now we have to solve for y. So we can say x minus 5, this is equals to sine y by 4, right? Or we can say y by 4 is equals to sine inverse of x minus 5. And from here y, or we can say f inverse of x is equals to 4 times sine inverse of x minus 5. And the range of f inverse is equals to the domain of f. So what is the domain of f? The domain of f is 0 to 2 pi. So the range of f is f inverse is equals to 0 is less than equals to y is less than equals to 2 pi, right? Now for the third part, solve 2f composition g of x equals to 11. So first we have to do 2f of g of x is x minus pi by 3 is a function g of x, right? Okay, now let me simplify. 2f of x is equals to 5 plus sine 1 by 4 times x. So this is x minus pi by 3, right? Right, now we have to put this as equals to 11, right? So 2 times 5 is 10 plus 2 sine x by 4 minus pi by 12 is equals to 11. We have to solve for x. So 2 sine x by 4 minus pi by 12 is equals to 11 minus 10. This is equals to 1 and dividing by 2. So sine pi by 4 minus pi by 12. Sorry, this is x, not pi. This is equals to 1 by 2, right? So we have x by 4 minus pi by 12 is equals to sine inverse of 1 by 2. Okay, let me solve sine. Let me keep this in radians because the domain is in radians, right? Sine inverse 1 divides 2 pi by 6. So x by 4 minus pi by 12 equals to pi by 6. So solving for x, x by 4 equals to pi by 6 plus pi by 12, pi by 6 plus pi by 12, pi by 4. So x by 4 equals to pi by 4. We can cancel the 4's and the x value equals to pi, or we have 3.14. Question number 9. Find the equation of normal to the curve at a point where x is equals to 2, giving your answer in the form of y equals to mx plus c, where m and c are correct to 2 decimal place. You must show all your working. Okay, so to find equation of normal, first we have to find the coordinates. Number 1 point. At x is equals to 2, what is the y? Y is equals to natural log of 3 times 2 square is 4. This is 12 plus 1 divides 2 square is 4. So this is natural log of 13 divides 4, right? Now the xy coordinates are 2 and natural log of 13 by 4. Right, now let me write down the equation of normal. Equation of normal is y minus y naught is equals to minus 1 over m x minus x naught. X naught, and this is x naught and this is y naught, right? Let me solve for m. M is the derivative, the gradient we can say, right? So let me solve for m. M is dy over dx. We can use a quotient rule, or if we shift the x to the numerator, we can use a product rule, right? So we can do d by dx of natural log of 3x square plus 1 times x power minus 2. I'm doing product rule, you can do quotient as well. Okay, now m value is first the product rule. The first function is as it is, the derivative of the second function. So power rule plus the second function is as it is, and the derivative of the first function is 1 over 3x square plus 1, and the derivative of 3x square is 2 times 3 is 6x, right? And now the m value is minus 2 over x cube natural log of 3x square plus 1 plus 6x over x square into 3x square plus 1. We can cancel this x, right? Now we have to find the gradient at x is equals to 2. This we have given, right? So let me solve the gradient at x is equals to 2. So we have minus 2, 2 cube is 8, natural log of 2 square is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 plus 1 is 13, plus 6 over x, x is equals to 2 times this is 13, right? Let me simplify it further. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 4 is 8, natural log of 13 plus 2 times of 13 is, and 6 divides answer 3 by 13. Now let me write down the equation of normal, right? So we have m, y minus y naught is natural log of 13 by 4 is equals to minus 1 by m, the reciprocal of this, right? So we have 1 divides 3 by 13 minus 1 by 4 natural log of 13 x minus x naught. This is equals to 2, right? Okay, so we have to convert this into the form of y equals to mx plus c. This is given to us, right? Up to 2 decimal place, right? M and c are up to 2 decimal place. Okay, so this is the value of m. So we can convert this into 2 decimal place. Let me write down the slope first up to 2 decimal place, right? So this is natural log of 13 divides 4. Okay, and we have 3 divides 13, subtract answer. This is a slope, right? And when we do minus 1 divide answer, this is 2.436. Up to 2 decimal place we have to do. So this is equals to 2.44, right? So y minus natural log of 13 divides 4 equals to 2.44x minus this term is multiplying by negative 2 as well. So this whole term times minus 2, this is equals to minus of 4.8724, right? Okay, now what is y? Y equals to 2.44x, this term, and then we add this term in this. Okay, so we will get the y-intercept, the c value. So let me add natural log of 13 and divides 4. This is minus 4.23 up to 2 decimal place. Negative, sorry, 4.23. So this is in the form of y equals to mx plus c. M and c are constants, correct to 2 decimal place. Question number 10. The diagram shows the curve, this curve, intersecting the line at points A and B. Number 1, find the coordinates of point AB. So the line intersects the curve. Okay, so when put both of them equal, 12 plus x minus x square equals to x plus 8. So here we have 12 plus x minus x square minus x minus 8 equals to 0. Right, rearrange it. So minus x square, we have negative 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8, this is equals to 4, plus 4 is equals to 0, or we can say x square minus 4 is equals to 0. So we have to use a plus b and a minus b. So x plus 2 and x minus 2 are the factors, right, equals to 0. So from here we have two values of x. X is equals to 2 and x is equals to minus 2. Let me write down the corresponding values of y, right? So when x is 2 and minus 2, what is y? Y equals to 2 plus 8. This is equals to 10. And from here, y equals to minus 2 plus 8. This is equals to 6, right? So x is equals to 2 over here. So this is 2 and 10. And this point is, sorry. This point A and B, right? So B, here we have x positive, right? So this is 210, right? And the A coordinates are minus 2, 6, right? So you can see this here, the x is equals to negative 2 and here x equals to positive of 2, right? Now for the second part, find the integration of this curve, right? But first let me write down the coordinates of A and B. So A is the negative 1 minus 2, 6, and B is for the positive 1, that is 2, 10, right? Now let me do the integration of the curve. This is equals to 12 plus x square divides 2 plus negative x cube divides 3 plus some constant of integration. Sorry, this is 12x. So this is the integral. Now for part 3, showing all your working, find the area of the shaded region. So as you can see, we have the shaded region is the area enclosed by the curve and the line, right? So area between the curve and the line, the first thing is we need to find the point of intersection of the curve and line. So we have the point of intersection, right? And now the curve is above the line, so we do the area of a curve minus area of a line, right, between the points x coordinate -2 to +2, right? Okay, so how can I write down the shaded area? Shaded area is area of a curve, integration of the curve between -2 to +2. Curve is 12 plus x minus x square with respect to dx. Subtract integration of the line -2 to +2. This is x plus 8 with respect to dx. We are subtracting curve, subtract line, because curve is above the line. If line is above the curve, we do line minus curve, right? So let me simplify it. So from part B, we already did the integration of this, that is 12x plus x square divides 2 minus x cube divides 3. We have to put the upper and the lower limit, -2 to 2. Subtract its integration is x square by 2 plus 8x between -2 to +2. Okay, now 12, the limits are 2 plus 2 square divides 2 minus 2 cube divides 3. This is the upper limit. Subtract the lower limit is -2. 12 times -2 plus -2 square divides 2 minus -2 cube divides 3. Okay, now we have to subtract this. Upper limit is 2. 2 square divides 2 plus 8 times 2. This is upper limit minus the lower limit, and this minus becomes plus. So we have -2 square divides 2 plus 8 times -2. Right, let me simplify to get the shaded area. 12 times 2 is 24. This is just 2 and minus 8 by 3. Right, negative. This is -24. This is again just 2. No, 2 square is 4. -2 square is 4. And 4 divides 2 is just 2, +2. And negative times negative is +8 by 3. Right. And we have to write down minus. This is 4 by 2 is 2. Plus 2 times 8 is 16. And plus we have 4. No, 4 by 2 is again 2. And minus 16. Okay. Let me simplify the terms inside the bracket first. 24 plus 2, subtract 8 by 3. This is 70 by 3. Okay, minus 24 plus 2 plus 8 by 3 is negative of 58 by 3. And negative times negative is positive 58 by 3. And this term is 2 plus 16 and negative of 18 now. And here 2 minus 16 and negative 14. Right, simplify it further. 70 divides 3 plus 58 divides 3 minus 18 minus 14. This is 32 divides 3. This is equals to 32 divides 3 is the shaded area. Question number 11, the polynomial p of x is divisible by 2x minus 1. It means 2 of 1 by 2. P of 1 by 2 equals to 0. It is divisible and has a remainder of -35 when divided by x minus x plus 3. So it means p of -3 equals to negative of 35. Right. Now by finding the value of each of the constant a and b, verify a equals to b, right? So let me first find what is p of 1 by 2 and put it equals to 0. A 1 by 2 cube plus 17 1 by 2 square plus b times 1 by 2 minus 8 equals to 0. So here we have a by 8 plus 17 by 4 plus b by 2 minus 8 equals to 0. Right, so we have a by 8 plus b by 2, 17 by 4 minus 8. 17 divides 4, subtract 8 is minus 15 by 4, or shifting to the other side, it is just 15 by 4. Right. Okay, now let me multiply throughout the equation by 8 to get rid of the fraction. So 8a is just a. 2 times 4 is 8, and 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times of 15 is 30. Yes, this is my first equation. Right. Now using the second condition, p of minus 3. A minus 3 cube plus 17 minus 3 square plus b times minus 3 minus 8 equals to negative of 35. Right, so 3 cube is 27, so this is minus 27. A plus 3 square is 9, 17 times 9 is 153, and minus 3b minus 8 plus 35 is equals to 0. Right, now let me simplify. The a is minus 27a minus 3b, and what are the constant terms? 153 minus 8 and plus 35. This is 180 plus 180. This is equals to 0. Okay, let me divide throughout the equation by 3. 27 divides 3. 3 times 9 is 27, minus 9 minus b, and plus 180 divides 3 is 60. Okay, now dividing by minus 1. This is 9a, sorry. 9a plus b equals to negative of 60. This is my negative 60, and shifting over here, this is positive 60. Because this is positive, if I divide throughout the equation by negative of 1, so this is positive, positive, and negative, and shifting negative to the other side becomes positive. My second equation. Right, now we have two equations. We have to simplify both of them to get the value of a and b, and at the end we have to verify that a value equals to the b. Right, let me rewrite the two equations. So a plus 4b equals to 30, and 9a plus b equals to 60. Right, okay, so from the first equation, if I use substitution method, from the first equation, a equals to 30 minus 4b, and substitute that into the b. So 9 times a, 30 minus 4b plus b equals to 60. So 9 times of 30, 270, minus 4 times 9, 36. B plus b equals to 60. 36 plus minus 36 plus 1 is minus 35. This is equals to 60 minus 270. 60 minus 270 is minus 210. And the b value is minus 210 divides negative of 35 is equals to 6. Now substituting that b value into the equation of a. So from here, a equals to 30 minus 4 times of 6. 4 times 6 is 24. So equals to 30 minus 24. So 30 take away 24, a equals to 6. So we have verified it that a equals to b equals to 6. Both values are 6. Now for the second part, using your values of a and b, a equals to b equals to 6. Find p of x in the form of 2x minus 1 and q of x, where q of x is a quadratic expression. So first let me write down p of x. That is equals to ax cube, 6x cube plus 17x square plus 6x minus 8. Right, and we have given that it is divisible by 2x minus 1. So it is a cubic polynomial. Let me use a sympathetic division method here. Okay. Right, by sympathetic division, let me write down the coefficients of x cube, x square, x, and the constant term, and this is 1 by 2. So shifting first term as it is, 1 by 2 times 6. 1 divides 2 times 6 is 3. 17 plus 3 is 20. 20 times 1 by 2 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. And 16 divides 2 is 8. And 8 minus 8 is 0. These are the coefficients of quadratic expression now, right? So now we can write down p of x as equals to 2x minus 1 and 6x square plus 20x minus plus 16, right? So this is x minus 1 by 2, right? So this is x minus 1 by 2, and let me take 2 common. So we have 3x square plus 10x, and 2 times 8 is 16, right? So let me multiply throughout this by 2. So 2x minus 2 by 2 is 1, and this is 3x square plus 10x plus 8. So we have to find p of x in this form, 2x minus 1 and q of x. Q of x is a quadratic expression, so this is a quadratic expression. Now for part 3, factorize p of x completely, right? So we have p of x from the second part is 2x minus 1 into 3x square plus 10x plus 8. So we have to factorize this quadratic expression, right? So we have to break the midterm, do the factorization. 3 times 8 is 24. So 6 times 4 is 24, and 6 plus 4 is 10, right? So we can say p of x is equals to 2x minus 1, 3x square plus 6x plus 4x plus 8. So p of x is equals to 2x minus 1. Let me take 3x common. So we have x, and 3 times 2 is 6, x plus 2, and positive 4 is common, x plus 2. Okay, so the factorized form of p of x is 2x minus 1, x plus 2, and the last factor is 3x plus 4, right? Now for part 4, solve this equation for x is between 0 to theta is between 0 to 180 degree. Let me compare this with my given polynomial. So as you can see, my given polynomial is ax cube plus 17x square plus bx minus 8. Okay, so the x is basically equals to sine theta, right? And my polynomial factors are equals to this. So we can put this polynomial equals to 0. So 2x minus 1, x plus 2, and 3x plus 4. This is equals to 0. So x is your sine theta, right? So we can rewrite as 2 sine theta minus 1 sine theta plus 2, and 3 sine theta plus 4 is equals to 0. Okay, now let me simplify, putting all the factors separately equals to 0. So we have 2 sine theta minus 1 equals to 0. So from here sine theta equals to 1 by 2. And what is the value of theta? So this is in degrees. Convert the calculator into degrees, and sine inverse of 1 divides 2. This is 30. Theta is 30 degree, and sine is positive in first and second quadrant. So this is 180 minus 30, 150 degree. Right, now from the second, we have sine theta equals to negative of 2, and theta equals to sine inverse of minus 2. Sine inverse negative 2 does not exist. Yes, so theta undefined. We will not get any value of theta from here. Let me put this third factor equals to 0 and check the value for sine. So 3 sine theta plus 4 equals to 0. From here sine theta is equals to minus 4 by 3 and theta equals to sine inverse of minus 4 by 3. Okay, so sine inverse negative 4 divides 3. This is also undefined. So the only value of theta are 30 degree and 180 degree, right? So that was the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in a comment section and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.